My God. So powerful. Big smallies. Big smallies.
So I've made it to the pond I'm going to be fishing today, and it is supposed to rain the entire time I'm out today, but that should be alright. My GoPro is already kind of broken, and I brought my frog togs with me today, but starting the intro off in the truck today, just because, like I said, it is raining, and I'm not actually going to be bringing my good camera with me in the rain, just one GoPro, and that is because I only have one working GoPro left, unfortunately, but I am in the market for two new GoPros. I just haven't really pulled the trigger yet. So this pond behind the camera here is a pretty clear pond, has largemouth and smallmouth in it. Call this pond a pond, but it is 60 feet deep. Either way, I need to finish up this intro and get to stepping.
Hopefully this works. This GoPro's already been giving me some issues. Wouldn't turn on, but got it to turn on. Hopefully I'll be able to film a video for you guys. So, I guess there's no point in going too far from the boat ramp. The boat ramp is about 30-40 yards behind me, and it is about 7 o'clock in the morning right now. So I still do think I can get on a topwater morning bite, so that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to be throwing one of my favorite wake baits. This is a Valley Hill boogie back. I mean, as you guys can tell from all the paint chips, I've used it quite a bit. Now, my favorite way to fish this bait is basically as slow as I can. So it's basically a topwater. If you reel like medium to fast pace, then this will actually dive underneath the water. And I don't really want that today. What I want is a topwater bait. So if I go nice and slow, hopefully I can get on a couple fish today. And not only that, hopefully that GoPro stays running. I have a feeling it's not going to be. Alright, enough with the topwater. Now I'm going to be switching over to a 1/2 ounce black and blue jig. Typically this is the area where I start to get bit Where I started back there, I usually don't have much luck, but I just figured not to go too far from the ramp today. It was right in front of me here. Even though I'm only maybe 15 feet away from shore, I'm like 15, 20 feet deep here. And same thing goes, if I'm like 30 feet from shore, I'm like 30 feet deep. So there's quite a drop off along this bank, all big boulders. Alright, so switching over to a Lucky Craft square bill crankbait. This color is called Cowgirl Gill. So, switching over to the drop shot, there just has to be a fish in this area. I feel like it's just too good of a spot not to. So I'm going to try out this drop shotting a salamander. I've never done it before, but why not just try it out? I already had a bite right there. I already got one. First cast, are you serious? Big smallie. Big smallie. Big smallie, guys. First cast. Oh. What am I talking about? I'm going crazy. Not big and not a smallie. Hopefully I just kind of unlocked the pattern right there. Wow, the water is very warm. Alright, look at that bass. First cast and it didn't even hit the bottom. Let's give it a quick bump. 15¼ inches. Awesome. Alright, well, I really didn't know what to expect drop shotting a lizard. Now, the lizard I am using is from Zoom. It's a 6-inch lizard. Not gonna lie either, when I tied on the leader last night, I never trimmed the tail end, but that largemouth, I guess, didn't care. Hopefully we can get another one on the salamander. That was very quick. There we go. Looks like a little largie. Yep, little largie. He's bleeding a little bit. I'm gonna get him right back. Only maybe about a 12-13 incher right there. But that is I'm not gonna lie, I am pleasantly surprised about how well this is working. Granted, I know that's only 2 relatively small largies, but my God. Wow. So powerful. Okay. Fortunately snapped my weight off. But look at that smallie right there. That was a nice, probably 2.5. Give it a quick bump. Oh, can we squeeze it? Oh God, yeah. 17.25. Alright, so I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have no idea if my GoPro was even recording that whole time. I hope that it was. I turned around and it was just off. So hopefully I was able to record those 3 bass so far. But I don't know how it happened, but halfway between my hook and the weight of my drop shot, it just snapped. I am all retied, rigged up with the same exact drop shot that was on it before. And hopefully we can catch a couple nice more smallmouth like that. That was fun. It's been a while since I hooked into a nice smallmouth. There we go. Feels like another big one. Coming up, coming up. Going back down. Whew. Oh my gosh. Who would have thought drop shotting a lizard? Let's go. Oh yeah. 16 inches right there. That's what I'm talking about. That's not bad for my 3 biggest fish. 17, a 16, and a 15. All I'm saying is I really hope I'm able to film a video for you guys and my files aren't corrupted. Because I'm not gonna lie, guys. So far today has been really fun. And it's pretty cool catching bass on something you really never used before. I've used the drop shot plenty of times. It's just I've never really drop shotted a lizard before. And I just saw a fish jump out of the water over there. So I've been fishing now for about 3 hours, and I do have a few fish to show for it, but just for the last little bit I can fish today, I'm gonna head straight across this pond and actually fish where I started. Now where I started, I used a topwater, I used a crankbait, I used a jig, and I didn't get bit on any of those. So I'm hoping if I go back over that spot with this drop shot, then I'll be able to hook into maybe 1 or 2 more before I go.
Alright, so that is it for today, and overall I had a pretty decent day, I guess, for being out on the water like 3 or 4 hours. I started off the day with topwater and didn't even get a sniff. Then I used a crankbait, I used a jig, and although I did get 1 bite on a jig, it really wasn't until I used a lizard on a drop shot that I really ended up catching the fish. And it was basically immediate. I believe first cast with the drop shot, I hooked into a largemouth. Now I've never drop shotted a lizard before, so I really didn't know how it was going to go. But honestly, I was pleasantly surprised how well it worked. I was just using these Zoom lizards, and I believe I picked these up just at Walmart for like $4. I want to go over the hook I was using. Now, not the normal hook I typically use on a drop shot. I usually just use an Owner Mosquito light hook, 1/0. But this is a trocar worm hook. Now I decided to use this hook because it has a longer shank, and in theory that should keep my lizard as horizontal as possible in the water column. Really wasn't even feeling them bite, I was just kind of feeling dead weight and they were on. And honestly, I never really do good at this place in the summertime. Typically I come here during the spring and fall and I can hook into a few nice fish. So I am pretty happy I was able to catch those fish in the summertime. But anyway, I want to get out of this rain. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it.